The racing will be coming at you thick and fast, starting with our opening races featuring the youngest riders in the paddock, starting from 6 years of age. It's the Minimoto rookies class up first, and here are the grid positions with my colleague Jake Sanson giving you the full rundown. Jake.
The Minimoto rookies at Rowrah. I'm really excited about this one. Tommy Williams and Emilio Pereira on the front row from Reed Saxelby and Finley Stiles, then Austin Dilks and Randy Carter, Taylor, Adasic, and then at the back end of the grid we've got Charlie Bunn and Oscar Rowland. It's going to be a fabulous battle out there on the course for these 12 young riders. Watch out for Henry Cooper and Charlie Bunn as well. They'll want to try and charge their way through from the fifth row as under starters orders we go, and it's a cracking start from Tommy Williams. He's managed to get just slightly in front there of Emilio Pereira. So they work their way through, up through the first part of the course and up to McRae's. This is where things are going to get very interesting on the opening lap. Perfect day for it as well. No greasy conditions at Rowrah. It can get treacherous here at the best of times, but perfect conditions for our young riders, with Finley Stiles, the young man from Alloa in Scotland, trying to work his way through. He's currently up to P4, just in behind Reed Saxelby.
Yeah, the timing on the left is not picking up the transponders from Williams out front. That's definitely Tommy Williams leading, and that is definitely, as we have a look at the picture of Austin Dilks there, the man from Mansfield, it's definitely Pereira in second and Saxelby third, Jake.
So Saxelby really trying to take on Emilio Pereira, hoping for an opportunity as they work their way up towards St John's. Bit of a wide trajectory there from Pereira, but he tucks in now behind Williams again. A little bit of breathing space between the two riders. That will definitely give Williams a little bit of burst of confidence. Saxelby, Stiles, Carter and Dilks giving chase to the two leaders. Then Freddie Taylor, then Joey Adasic. And so they're going to be working very hard as they come through. The end of the first lap, perfectly clean start then for the second of the Minimoto rookies races of the weekend. 3 in total, 13 laps remaining of this battle, and it's all going to be about maturity and discipline. Right, it looks as though the transponders have finally started to play ball for Tommy Williams and Emilio Pereira, so we can now follow them on. And in terms of lap time, well, at the moment, it's obviously officially showing that Reed Saxelby has the fastest lap of the race. But once Williams and Pereira's transponders are back up to speed, we'll have a bit more of an opportunity to see who's going well. This is James Dermott having a good battle with Joey Adasic now. That's for 8th position we just saw there on the drone. So great to see that there's good mixing it in the midfield as well as there is up at the front. It's not just about Pereira hunting down Williams, but the riders in the mid-pack have got to make a good showing as well.
Yeah, and we've said before that this championship, there's no club racing in mini bike championships, basically. You don't have a club championship that you can go and learn your trade. You have to come and do it basically here on the British Championship stage. And of course, a lot of these riders have different levels of experience. If you have a look at Joey Adasic's picture there.
Adasic and Dermott are still having a terrific battle in the mid-pack, trying to work their way further up to the top 6, where Freddie Taylor and Randy Carter are having a very similar battle, just 3 seconds up the road from them. Now we're getting a bit of action as Emilio Pereira's got the tyres warmed up in the first couple of laps, and he's hunted down Tommy Williams. He's eaten up the advantage that Williams had over him. They go through Iredales, in through the hairpin, and down that back straight alongside the beautiful lake that resides next to the quarry. So as they battle away, Emilio Pereira just needs to take his time about getting a little bit closer in each of the braking zones, just waiting for the opportunities. Out through the S's, and then once again, they'll fly in up towards this high point of the crest, out through the right-hander and up to the left at St John's. This is where a rider can get a little bit spicy on the inside line, but it's far too early doors for Pereira to commit to a move like that. Williams has just got to compose himself, look after the tyres, and not get phased by where Pereira might be.
Yeah, it's worth pointing out as well, this says race 2 up on the top left of your screen. There was an initial sprint race yesterday, which was won by Tommy Williams. It's actually Reed Saxelby that was second in that one, with Pereira third, but at the moment, Saxelby and Pereira have switched positions.
Nice little duel here for P6. This is Randy Carter, Freddie Taylor, Joey Adasic, Henry Cooper and James Dermott. So Dermott losing a little bit of ground, but he's got time and opportunity to get that back again. So he's obviously going to take full advantage of that the more he goes in. Now we're looking more further back now. This is Saxelby, still having his duel with Stiles, and Stiles actually is putting him under some pressure now.
Yeah, this is the battle for third as they come down lakeside on the just to the left of the riders there. There's a beautiful lake. This is a stunning location here in the Lake District in the UK, if you know the area.
Interesting configuration for Rowrah as well. If it was karting, that would have been a full hairpin into S's section, but they actually go further out because they need a little bit more of an open apex radius to give the riders a little bit more comfort on the end of that long straight.
Yeah, it's not just these Minimoto classes today, of course, it's the other bigger bikes as well.
Into the last lap then, Tommy Williams ahead of Emilio Pereira. still having kept it nice and tidy. And on the last lap, Williams has actually opened up the fastest lap of the race, a 1 minute 0.7. And look at the wobble that we just saw from Emilio Pereira. You can see just how committed he is to try and get underneath him. Clouds coming over the circuit as well. That will make the circuit just a little bit cooler in the last lap. There might just be a chance for Pereira to hoodwink Williams when he's not expecting it, and you can tell from the body language of Pereira on the bike that he is absolutely stretching his limits here, trying to find that little bit extra on Tommy Williams in the final lap. Out through the hairpin, up towards the top of the crest again, and Tommy's just very, very even with him in terms of each sector, each corner. He's matching him for every radius at the moment, not really going to cause himself any harm or any delay. So Pereira can throw everything he possibly can at Tommy Williams. He might run out of time. He's got one chance left into the hairpin. It's close. It's not quite close enough. He's given it everything he's got, but Tommy Williams has held him. Pereira in second place. Great duel between the two riders. More to come from them as well. And that was actually Emilio Pereira snatching the fastest lap on the final lap as well. A 1 minute 0.3, 6/10 faster than Tommy Williams. Good run between Saxelby and Stiles. Saxelby manages to grab the final place on the rostrum ahead of Stiles. And then these two who have been dueling all the way through as well. Austin Dilks is just about going to have it in front of Randy Carter. There they are as they come across the line. And Joey Adasic, very commendable ride from Adasic. He's worked his way to 7th position after an amazing battle in the middle of that race. Freddie Taylor not able to get over and push him to that limit. Henry Cooper, 9th position, James Dermott in P10. But Tommy Williams and Emilio Pereira, that's a great battle, and there's more from them to come in the third race later on today here at Rowrah. Brilliant stuff.